Hi Libras, this is Nikki here for your weekly reading. This is timeless, so whenever it finds you, I hope it suits you well. If not, take what you need and leave the rest. Also, remember you all to like, subscribe, and share. And please remember to hit the bell button so you can be reminded when I post new readings. Spirit guides and angels, give me messages for your Libra crew. What messages do you have for me to pass on to the Libras? What is going on with the Libras this week? Okay. We have the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Devil card. Okay, what's going on, Libra? Working hard in spite of. It looks like you're maybe having a workplace environment that's not suitable to your taste or something like that. Okay, because we have some kind of toxicity and it's bothering you and you're holding on too long to a job. Maybe it's time for you to move, or if it's a literal move out of an apartment or something, getting away from toxic people, toxicity around you, and you're holding on to it too much, Libra, that it's starting to make you ill. It's starting to make you sick. Okay, so when it starts to happen, the universe is saying, well, it's time for you to leave. Something's not going right for you, leave. You have a lot of different choices, different places that you can do, different people that you can hang out with, okay? What is going on here for Libra for this week? We do see you heading away. Maybe somebody has a hand injury too. Maybe you injured your finger at work or something, or your hand at work, okay? And you're right now waiting for compensation. Maybe employee something, that you have to get reimbursed by or something from your job. Are you trying to get more money from your job while you're on sick leave or something like this, and it's a wait for you? Filling out paperwork, all of this stuff because you had a workplace injury. They're wanting you to go to a doctor to get drug tests to make sure it wasn't your fault on the job, or different things like this. Workman's compensation or something. So we have here, when you go home and you tell this stuff to your partner, and your partner really does not want to hear it, your work woes. They tell you, find another job. I can't keep on hearing this shit. When you get home, I had a hard day too, So you may be bogged down by some toxic work situations and you're ready to bounce. You're ready to leave. Because we got the King of Wands. Yeah, because you got some sneakiness. And you sit there and watch a bunch of stuff going on. And it really keeps you distracted from what it is that you're doing at work. And that's probably how you got kind of hurt at work, or who this resonates with, because you were looking at other people and their hot mess of a situation, their toxicity, and it affects your job. And if you don't have a workplace injury like that, some of you may have carpal tunnel syndrome also, or some kind of injury to your hand. Okay, but yeah, you have some kind of issues too with maybe fibromyalgia, because I have that too. And whatever ailment you have, it flares up and it makes you feel so much worse than it does, because you're dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of toxicity in your life, okay? And like I said, you're taking this stuff home to your partner, your husband, or your wife, and they're tired too from a hard day's work. They love you, they care about you, but they don't want to hear it, okay? They don't want to hear it. They find a way to get out of it, because you have the Magician card. Find something that's suitable for your taste, okay? Find something else. Don't just stand there and take this shit. Leave that job out. It's like, leave the job on the doorstep before you step in the house, okay? Your partner wants you to leave your job out in the cold. Let it stay there. Pick it back up tomorrow when you go back out there. But when you walk into the house, leave it outside the door. I don't want to hear about it, okay? Yeah, because you did something at work, or something happened at work here, because we have it's like you're taking your work home and it's causing conflict in your home. Not arguments or whatever, but more burdens than it has to be, because your partner has to worry about what's going on in their life, in their work, and in general, and worry about you. It's too much for one person to handle. It's too much for two people to handle. Leave the shit outside. Let's make an agreement to leave our jobs outside the door. Let's just let it stay at that, and we'll figure out things in the end. But somebody maybe has to have some kind of hand surgery or something like that. Waiting on workman's compensation to be approved. You got to follow the paperwork, all the rigmarole around that. Okay. Give me more messages here for Libra. More messages for Libra. Stop stressing out so much, Libra. It's easier said than done. You all are going to have some kind of movement forward, fast energy here, though, for you, for your benefit. We got these cards out again. The five of we have the Five of Pentacles and the Tower card. Okay. Yeah, wanting to get away from whatever's keeping you in the place that's keeping you down. Okay, because running, it's like you have to get away from leave the job behind. You know, leave all of that negative stuff outside is what this is, and put more energy into us working together and giving each other more time and more space together here. Sit down in the house, relax, have a drink, read a book, leave the work outside. Okay, leave the worries up on the doorstep. Is what I'm hearing here. Leave the work on the doorstep before you come in this house, because if you come in to this house with that BS today, I'm going to Tasha's house or something like that. They don't want to hear it. Okay? They don't want to hear it. Leave all that negativity outside. Find something creative to do when you get in the house. If you want to just take a shower, eat your dinner, and go to sleep, do that. If you want to take a shower, play pool in the basement or whatever, fine. But leave work outside. I don't want to hear about it. Okay? That kind of stuff. They love you to death, Libra, but they don't want to hear about your work woes, because they having work woes too. Okay? I hope it resonates. I'll talk to y'all next week.